Hello everyone, I'm Shorts with the Gamer Shoe. Welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. Yeah, this is one of those let's do the help quest episodes. No story. There's only 2 here. This shouldn't take too long. But they're a pain in the ass to do, so let's get started. This Officer Jenny with the Judicial District of Dreaming. Recently, we've been increasing the number of children who ended up missing. They disappear in the middle of the night with no one looking. We have to stop this and find these children before anything terrible happens. We're going to need someone to help us with this investigation. As a disclaimer, we're going to accept high-ranking trainers. If we don't find you satisfactory, then you'll have the option to turn you away. Result. We accept. I'll be waiting for you at the police department. Missing children, help accepted. You heard the woman? To the department. Not to the department. To the Judicial District. No. Officer Jenny. Are you the one who accepted help requests? Good. We'll need all the help we can get. Before I can continue, let's check if you're good enough for the job. Hand over your trainer card, please. I suppose it's due for now. Okay, so whatever you know it or not, children have been abducted from their homes. We have absolutely no idea who's behind this, and we're gonna have to do some snooping. We've gotten the word that there are frequent gatherings around Pokestar Studios. We're going to need you to head down there and see what you can find. I'll let you go now, but remember, this is a very important mission. Any time wasted will provide consequences. The Pokestar Studios! Away! Sorry, Pokemon Studios under construction. Please come back later. I'm looking for... Man? Why are you staring at me like that? Get lost. What am I looking for? Hey, you. I assume you're interested in what those 2 people are guarding, right? Well, I might be able to help you a little bit. Meet me at Main Street. I'm hiding behind some trees. Don't keep me waiting. Okay. So you want to learn about what's with those people guarding that building? Well, first I gotta ask you what your intentions are. I see, so you want to find the children that have gone missing. Well, I condemned you for your involvement in such a noble task, but I must inform you that you cannot be allowed someone to work with the police to discover what is in that building. I'll be willing to help you if you've done one thing for me. Cancel your help request, then we'll talk for a bit, gotcha? And I know the voice may be deep and soothing, but I most certainly am serious. Again, cancel your help request and find me loitering around the streets. I hang out around Pokestar Studios, so don't keep me waiting. Apparently, they really don't want the cops knowing, so we're going to... What is it? Cancel your current request. There, we canceled it. Back to Pokestar Studios. So, you actually went and canceled the request? Good. I'll help you what you find in the building now. You need a secret password to get into the building. Well, it's not actually one word password, more like a phrase. The phrase, Snorlax sleep slumberly. You got that? Snorlax sleep slumberly, and I won't say it again. And just so you know, I have people following you. So you better not tell Officer Jenny what I've told you. It won't end up good for you. So how do we... Oh, that brave. I guess it means you're cool to pass through the doors, huh? Go on ahead, mate. Well, what'd you expect past the old doors? You can assume that's a no, by the way. This is called the Underground, a mock-up version of the one under Ori. You're wondering why this place is here? Well, everyone here is in the same form. They have been rejected by the city. Those who do not graduate from Access High University. Those who were wrongly and rightfully fired from their positions. Down here, we're all part of the same litter. A family away from family, if you will. This place is completely off the government's radar, you know? That's why I had you get rid of the help request. I couldn't risk you going to police and babbling about what's down here. Oh, even though you did, as I said, and cancel that request, I had to put a lot of measures to make sure Officer Jenny went on a little vacation, so you won't be hearing from her anytime soon. Anyways, it occurred to me that we haven't exchanged yet. So what is your name? Tristan? Well, Tristan, my name is Dylan. And before you make assumptions, no, I'm not the leader of this place. I'm an ambassador to this place. If I find rejects, I gather them here. At least, I'm off the main job. That's enough talking to me, though. I'll let you walk around to familiarize yourself with the new environment. Welcome to the city. We manifest the uprising lives of Team Bladestar. We remove our office of Grand City Tyranny. Hee, stand by the side of the table, bub. What? I see the future. I can tell you the desire. I can tell you the truth. I can tell you the future for a small price. Now we're good. Alright, let's clear this giraffe rig. I'll just aqua jet this. Yeah, no. You're gonna recover. We're gonna swords dance. There we go. Clear the pig. Alright, let's see here. Tell me my future. Hee, shall we begin? Dim the lights. Oh, here, yes, it comes. This future I see before me. It's very worrying. I see your tall castle. Oh, yes. This castle is different from what you've come across before. The battle begins. I will decide the fate of each and every person in this world. I can see golden lights surrounding the area. I can see your friends nearby. 3 of them, to be exact. One with a soul as gold as Arceus, light. One with the resolve that leads to lead others, and one who fights for the loss of a loved one. Before them stands a female. She has to bring the world to her knees, destroy everything and anyone, to make sure nothing in this world possesses on. What happens next? What happens next? That I cannot know. My crystal ball. What's happening here? What future is powerful enough to send my crystal ball into shards? Now my crystal ball is shattered. I can no longer tell the future. Now, not that it matters much anyway. Looks like the future is better left unseen. Someone's here. Oh, a lot of cool things can be found here in the underground. I guess the one is responsible for educating on these things, yes? There's 3 places I want you to visit before I can leave you alone. One would be the shop located east of here. The other would be the Pokémon Psychic Professor. He's located east of here too. Finally, I'd like you to visit the main building on the north. I guess there's Madame Phony's fortune teller fantasy, but chat, she's weird. Go on and scatter. I'm sure you'll find something to your liking. Dr. Psychic's office. Greetings, trainer. We haven't done that before, have we? I'm Dylan. I introduced you to the underground. Yes, let me tell you what I offer trainers. I am the professor of Pokemon Psychology. My work is technical. Legal. Not technically legal, but helpful regardless. I believe every Pokemon has the ability to become the best versions of themselves. With a small price of a 1 heart skill, I could change the nature of your Pokemon. However, it doesn't... He will change our natures. Cool. A shop here. Ah, so Dylan introduced you to this place. That's, I suppose, congratulations. I don't have much. Sells Duskwells. Oh, he sells Revives for an outrageous price. And here we get a Zygarde cell. What do you mean it's not worth that much? I pay good money for this. You can strike a deal with some sort. I don't care if it isn't carried I deserve. Hey, ease up. I'm trying to make a deal here. Whoa, it's the kid who told me about the painting. I gotta say, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be swimming in money soon. Well, you want me to return the piece? In your dreams, nerd. An item held by a ditto. Extremely fine, yet hard. Oh, really? Get our hands on some blast powder. I already own a quick powder, but I'll grab a mental powder as well. And 10 magnets. Some side quests may require them. Underground's main building. An oval stone. I have some of those. Grab some of that. I have 2 of those. I have 1 of those. Grab a stick. Grab a binding band. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. Electivire. Get out of here. Heal up. I'm back when you've spoken to the Psycho Professor, shop owner, and the clerk of the main building. Main building? Huh, you knew around here. Guess that means Dylan brought you here. Well, it's the main building. If you couldn't guess, make the government above stay ground means leading info. Sometimes the people that jeopardize this place's security. So don't you go do anything stupid. I wasn't going to. I think I talked to everybody. I think these people you know, the more powerful you can become as a person. You get in trouble, you have people... Speaking of trouble... She's gone this way, don't let her escape! I don't see what the big deal is. Now let's get served you, you don't have to do anything. Or be a rebel and follow the girl. Don't know, your life is in your consequences. Hello everyone, welcome to the news center, where I find your daily news in the underground right in your humble corner. Today I possess you to warn you about a possibly spy looking around. If anyone has a teenage girl with red hair, please contact the Bladestar authorities. You know it's her when you see her. She won't... Thank you for listening and having a wonderful day. Could it be true? Is there a spy walking around us? What do we do? I don't want this place shut down. Look at anyone suspicious, obviously. Help me. You're causing a lot of problems. You can't just obey orders. What do you do with her now? Obviously, take her to the main building. That's where V wants her to stay put for now. Alright. Please help me. Actually, I only came up here to get the Zygar cell. Man, you really opposites, aren't you? Fine. Why wouldn't you get away from... Okay. Nothing we can't fight. My salary? Fine, take back the Stewie painting. I don't want it. Family portrait. Toxic orb? They captured the girl that ran away. I saw them escort her inside, up the stairs. I don't know her face, though. She didn't seem like she had anything on it. But for some reason, you can still talk. Seriously, so creepy. So, she really was scared and asked for your help? Oh, brother, don't tell me you're gonna try and help her out. You gotta learn to mind your own business, Tristan. But like I said before, it's your life, your consequences. But if you look at it from the government's perspective, this place is illegal. So just being down here is a crime. You don't want to go help her out? Do what you please. Sorry, I got way too motivated with my own speech. That being said, I mentally agreed to get you started by opening the door for you. I have no more involvement in this, though. I don't plan on being in the first place. I'm just a bucket of surprises, aren't I? Go on and get. Okay. What's going on downstairs? I don't know. Hey, Lost, completely busted through the front desk. What are you doing here? This is Rothor's person only. Great, we have kids running around, thinking they own the place. We're loyal to Flurry and her ideas. I'm also part of Bladestar, though. Fine. Yeah, you're right, you. Onyx is down. Mystical fire. I'm hungry. Yikes, this kid's pretty strong. I knew the GDC kids still had it. Gosh, I can't let them reach the top floor. Our scientists are trying to extract the nano drive from that girl. Got it. We'll call for backup. We'll grab a metal coat. More grunts to kick. Ah, we're good. Yeah, I don't care. Get out of here. You like being annoying, or were you just born that way? Yeah. I have a sense of justice, I guess. Sandstorm? Alright. What's your last Pokemon? Thanks. No, I don't think this PP up. Eliminate, apparently. It's just sitting here. On the drive. Have a potion. Another grunt needs to get their butt kicked. A charge, they're just gonna incinerate all your grass types. There's nothing left of them. Full heal. What's going on? Who are you? We still haven't extracted the drive located in the back of the girl. B, it's very angry if we don't deliver the drive to her immediately. So I'm gonna ask you to take care of the intruder. Just buy me a time, that's all I'm asking. The Cacturn. Rose Raid. There we go. Melt all the grass types. Oh, really? Do we still get paid for this? You idiots, you can't do anything right, I swear. I don't know what Flora sees in you all, but she was really... Nonetheless, you did buy me enough time I needed. I'm now able to distract the disc by pressing this, and I plan to do just that. Data recollection active. Why me? Why does it have to be me? Because you must be stepping stone. I must be a stepping stone for a better future. It's part of the grand design after all. Grandma, what's my name? Who am I? You are Anonymous Nanotech Amplifier. Therefore, no better name than Anna. How can I be a nanotech? I'm so large. Whatever I am, whatever am I amplifying? Can you answer these questions for me? One question at a time, dear. Your body may be large, but its true form lies within the nanodrive in your back. What you amplify? Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out in your own time. I see. I'm Anna. I'm Anna. My name is Anna. Data loss recovered 5%. Anna. I'm Anna. And I'm a nanodrive. Okay, to come out. I hid you in my nanodrive. You listened to my plea for help, didn't you? It was a lot of trouble. But you still have to come and help me, right? I'm grateful. Hey! Jesus, this kid really doesn't have any facial features. You didn't really need to scare me like that, or, I mean, you don't really exactly have eyes that you can use to stare at me. It's a little intensive, don't you say? Anyways, what am I trying to say is that I don't need to be afraid of me. I'm a friend. You are a friend? What's a friend? Where's somebody who's close to say who you could trust? I see, so you're my friend. Does that make Tristan my friend too? Tristan saved you, didn't they? I think they make two of something. I see. Registering both Dylan and Tristan as friends then. You should probably find a place to hide. Last I checked, they're looking for you to blast out of the main building. I'm not exactly in a good light right now, either. So, that's not helping. I don't live far from here, actually. We'll just head up north and you'll see my building. Dylan is my friend. You're also my friend too, Tristan. I trust you then. We're here. Living in a place that's filled with Blade Star drones isn't exactly... You're a real chatterbox, aren't you? You and Tristan will get along just fine, then. Welcome to my humble abode. This is not impressive. Am I safe now? Relatively, no one knows that I live here, since the door's locked all the time. Make sure nobody comes in. So I'm looking. I doubt it's a possible place. Thank you. Don't worry about it. We just need to look for someone else in need. That was the original intent of Blade Star. That is the Blade Star I knew. Anyhow, if you need to get to the surface, you take the elevator at the end of the room. Pretty appropriate shortcut back there. What is the surface? Ah, you're kidding, right? I guess you're not. Well, in that case, why don't you just go see for yourself? I mean, can you really see without any eyes? I followed you here. Right, okay, the only problem here is that people freak out the moment they see a girl walking with no eyes. I've got a thing. Put these on. Okay. Good idea. No one will be able to tell with those shades on. I suppose so. I do look normal with these intrusions on my face. They're called sunglasses, kid. You want to have a look outside? Now you're fun to do so. If any place safer than here will probably be above ground. I don't understand why someone would be afraid of me, but I really don't have much of anything in the first place. Let's go then, friend. Welcome to the surface, Anna. Not everything you expected, dull, right? It's beautiful. Technically, we aren't outside yet, but inside of a dome. But it emulates nature pretty well. There's even a ton of smog due to the air pollution the units placed around here. And this isn't outside then? I mean, I guess so, but this is fine. Don't even get me started about nature. All the crazy Pokemon I want to kill you? Yeah, I'm staying inside, please. Pokemon? Don't tell me you don't even know what Pokemon are. Man, where have you been your entire life? Pokemon are... Data recollection active. Well, on your journey, you'll see things that you'll only be described in picture books. Are you referring to nature, Grandma? Yes, Anna. Nature is a pivotal force at this place. Nature dangerous? It can be, but you let it. Nature is one of the favorite things when I was young. One of the most important species was Pokemon. Pokemon are beings descended from God itself, Arceus. They used to live with us, hand in hand, but unfortunately that's no longer the case. Both ceased to exist. Number data lost 15%. And are you okay, huh? Just stood there while talking to you. I wouldn't respond or anything. Are you doing okay? Yes, I'm fine. I like to go outside. For real, if that's okay. I don't know if that's a good idea. You head to round 9. Never too hot, never too cold, and always such a nice breeze. Yes, I'd like to go there. Alright, Tristan, do you want to come with us? Yeah, let's go. Well, is nature to your liking? Yes, nature is kind of surrounding us. The blob of reference is called water. Because she wanted something from me. What did she want? I don't know, personally. But I believe her name is V. V. I don't know what she wanted. She wanted my nanodrive. Nanodrive. My nanodrive. She wanted this. The hell? This is my nanodrive. This is what was given to me when I was born, when I was created. I don't know who created me, and I don't know why I was created, but I don't want to. I don't know the true purpose, but I am fearful and regardless. You have a lot of true purpose, and this story is forever long, apparently. Your life is your own. You're allowed to do whatever you want, got it? Dylan, and I don't want to hear anything about it. Thank you, you two make me feel much better. But surely this isn't the end of the chase. They'll be after me soon. Tristan and I will protect you. We'll do it because you are our friend. We'll help you discover who you are and why you were created. And once we do, it'll be up to you to decide what you want, human or not. Those are the laws of the land. I've never met such kind people before. You guys are the best, you know? As for my true purpose, I've already recovered 15% of my data. In a way, I guess you could say those are my memories. I believe once I recover all my lost data, things will become much clearer. Well, anyways, I think it's time we head back. Enjoy time out here with nature, and I don't want to overstay my welcome. That and using my nano drive burned my sunglasses. Sorry, Dylan. Don't worry about it. They're pretty cheap anyways. You heard the lady. Pack your bags. We're heading back. Haven't actually known for so long. Originally, the Officer Jenny located for missing kid. Not sure Tristan learned too much about the underground, and I forced it. Missing children? Yeah, I have no idea what to do about it. Tristan, I want you to continue working for Jenny. I guess I'll trust you enough now. And I'm worried that Jenny did all was giving sleeping pills. She's waking up any time now. Missing children? Yes, that's what I said. Hey kid, you sure you're doing alright? You look sick. Can androids get sick? I'm fine. I think I just need a moment to restabilize myself. Oh, okay. I'll be back. Come on, Tristan. Let's give her some space, yeah? They were originally working for Officer Jenny and located some missing kids. Eventually, Tristan learned too much about the underground, so I forced him out to cut ties with Jenny. Why does that bother me? Why? Selection active. How come I don't have dreams like when I sleep? It's because your system isn't capable of forming fabrication realities. It's something that could possibly be created, but we don't have time to do so. I understand, Grandma. What is it, Anna? What are your dreams as a child? What did you aspire to be? Perhaps nothing to do with especially famous and rich. Do your dream ever come true? Ah, yes, it did come true. At one point, I was extremely wealthy, but money wasn't mine to keep. It was for a bigger purpose. I wasn't comfortable with that money anyways. Huh? Why would you be that? Wasn't it your dream? A dream turned into a nightmare. Okay. We have to head to the to talk to Officer Jenny. Oh, aren't you the trainer who took the Officer Jenny request? But you canceled it, didn't you? Don't worry, some jobs are just too big for one person. Supposed to be Officer Jenny, that's why she ended up in the hospital. Huh, didn't you hear? It turns out she was tired and fell on her head. She's at the hospital hope. Do you want to go see her? As for me, I have to go finish some work. Well, we can't do nothing more until the next badge. Let's go pick up the only other quest there is to pick up in this area. Classified information. This help request was submitted specifically for a trainer named Tristan. Confirming identity of the client is reading. Identity accepted as Tristan. Playing audio recording momentarily. Hello, Tristan. I'd like you to leave my identity anonymous until we meet in person. I'd say this because it's up to you whether or not you'll accept the invitation. Just get to the central issue. We're investigating things being called dimensional rifts. Team Zen brought to existence, and now we know more about them. I've heard your involvement in fighting Team Zen in the Rift. We'd like to invite you to discussion of the information we provide you as well. Of course, there will be an actual warp this as well. Yes, on the 36th floor of the central building. Oh, you're saying a person named Level sent you? I see. 36th floor. I'll be waiting for you there. Heal first. Looker. Ah, so you accepted the request then. Okay. Boss, things have turned out exactly as we thought it would. Oh, it seems I have. Excellent. Please excuse this standoffish introduction. My name is Annabelle. And this is Looker. Ah, yes. Lobel is a combination of the name of the boss as my name. Looker's my codename, of course, and I thought it would fit here. Well, now that we're acquainted, let's start with why you're here. As per the recording you heard downstairs, we know you're about the efforts versus Team Zen, and specifically the Dimensional Rifts. Oh, before that, I'd like to stress everything you discuss is considered classified information. Information is top secret. No one else should know about this. Additionally, for us to continue, you must disclose any physical data rift, any Pokemon you have. I gave a copy of all my notes. Information in these notes is more than we could have hoped for. Magnificent. Tristan, you're truly a lifesaver. Now that you've given us the information, it's only right that we did the same. Dimensional rifts, what are they? And why are they produced rift matter? Why are living things such as an aviation to it? Why does it change our form? Side note, it has been established time in 45 seconds in the living transformations. We're here in Avalon to do research. Just why is it? And why the dimensional rifts have only been found in this region? Probably another member of the International Police was given intel on a certain Zine member Zeta. Apparently, he was the only one who was able to create dimensional rifts, but Zeta has been terminated, and thus the ability to research rifts has been gone with him. This is why we come to you, Tristan. We need you to tell us everything you knew about Zeta. Listen exclusively to overlap dramatic interrogation. We just want to answer a few questions regarding Zeta is all. Please give us any information you have to think about. Right, let us begin. Boss, if it's true, then we just made an important breakthrough. We should bring them in for a bit of questioning as well. And this time, let us be less more formal about it. Miss Melia, please excuse you for dragging in like this. We asked you a few questions regarding Team Zen and Zeta. I'm not in trouble or anything, right? Of course not. We just want to make sure things line up correctly. Understood. And what do you need to know? It's come to our attention that Zeta is supposedly a clone of yourself. Are you aware of this? It was mentioned to me that Zeta returned to being a soulless, yes. On that note, Zeta was the one who created dimensional rifts. Do you know what that can imply? Yes, I understand what you're implying, but we never ask you of such a thing. It's absolutely frowned upon. However, we're curious. If you know anything about the process in doing so, I'm sorry. I didn't learn about this until after Zeta has passed. I didn't know anything about creating dimensional rifts. I see, so we hit a wall here. We'll continue our investigation for now. That's a bit terrifying. I've never been interrogated by people like that before. I was terrified too. Even if you're lying, thanks for saying about that. Makes me feel a little less wuss, hee. Apologies for the wait. We had a call from higher-ups. Sorry I've wasted your time, but it seems you cannot process it this time. What? You two don't have the information we need. Without the info, we're stuck. Thank you for your time, Tristan. Our reward will be delivered in the next few days. That was a bit sudden. You need to be sad there. I really feel like letting him off. I'm gonna go see if there's something else we can do. There isn't anything else I could do for you. Sorry, I didn't feel right just leaving you both like that. I know Tristan and I don't have much to offer in terms of info. We've got something we could do. What made you all want to investigate dimensional rifts in the first place? Purely because they're dangerous. Melia, Tristan, do either of you know what ultra wormholes are? Ultra wormholes, I remember reading about an article some time ago. Someone at the Ether Foundation, Alola, opened one up and let loose a thing called Ultra Beast into the wild. That is correct, absolutely fantastic response. Well, with the help of the champion of Alola, we were able to make a core of the rogue Ultra Beasts. We were able to take care of the rogue Ultra Beasts that plagued the wild. Anyways, I bring the Ultra Wormholes because dimensional rifts act very similar to them. Portals to another world where rift beings roam. Unlike the wormholes, the dimensional rifts are unusual. And the monsters spawn from them even more terrifying than Ultra Beasts. Even with Zeta gone, rift Pokemon still come in existence upon the presence of rift matter. If they are created in bulk numbers, I'm sure it is possible to defeat all of them. Alas, it looks like elsewhere to find more of their origins. If only I could talk to Zeta right now.
I don't know that.
In my dreams, perhaps. Well, I'm gonna stick around and help in other ways. Please contact me whenever you need. Thank you, Melia. See you later, Tristan. Okay, well, let's go, to the penthouse and take a nap. Back into the nightmare realm. We have to talk to here. Ababel? You're giving me this medallion? Take this with me while I'm asleep? I suppose I could do that. Important to say that this investigation. Sure, I'll keep it with me tonight. I have to give him the nightmare medallion, apparently. Now we go to sleep. Goodness, Tristan, you scared me. Where am I? Why am I laying down for the night and then... It's called the Nightmare City. You mean a place where a supposed puppet master is? You're saying that through this world I can speak to a dreaming incarnation of Zeta? Believe me? I've seen things, Looker. But let's just say I'm not too fazed by this. Alright, lead the way. It's the place then. The red box in the real world is said to be an empty building, but... Hold on, aren't these gym guides panels? Are you calling Zeta with this? You brought me... Who brought me back to life? I was having a nice nap. Wait, I thought my job here was done. Yes, this is Zeta himself. This is wonderful. Hello, Tristan. You set me up for a blind date? One would find the scenario weird, but that's all that matters right now. Zeta, I'd like to ask you a few questions if that is alright. Can't exactly leave, so why not ask away? Why is it that you're the only one who created dimensional rifts? Ma'am, that's a bit personal. I'd get into more trouble at Zen HQ if I blab all that. You aren't part of Team Zen anymore, technically. I mean, I guess you're right. To tell the truth, I'm not really sure about that myself. You're not really sure. You don't really know why? As soon as I was created, I was promptly put into training. At first, I wasn't able to do anything. They thought of destroying me because I was useless. But then, Anastasia came up with this device. Put it on my hand. You mean that red gauntlet on your hand? Yeah. There's nothing in the gauntlet, though. It feels and looks like any other regular glove. I don't know why it enabled me to create rifts. That is an unfortunate answer. By chance, you happen to know what rift matter is? What the hell are you here about rift matter? So you know what rift matter is? Supposedly, according to... I was created by combining Melia's DNA with rift matter. And it was injected into my soulless form, and then I became the person in under 3 days. You're living rift matter? Well, the real Zeta was at some point. It could possibly possess that. To productively produce rift matter yourself. But you needed help from that gauntlet. That makes sense to me, I guess. Interesting, that answers a lot of questions. So, that's how it goes. Then if anyone had rift matter, they'd be able to create rift Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for your time. Because of this, I can further my research. It's actually something I should tell you both. Yes, what is it? I'm not the real Zeta, so I don't know absolutely everything he did. Everything I've told you up until this point was a miracle, but I see. Well, hold on. I wasn't finished. During my production, someone stole a hefty amount of rift matter from our base. Someone who stole rift matter from Team Zen HQ? Yes. At first we thought it was a girl named Crescent, but that proved to be false. It was a woman. But to become clear that this person lived somewhere in Grand Dream City. There could be a rift Pokemon walking about without Team Zen's awareness. I'm not saying that, but be careful. It's very important information that you shared, Zeta. This sounds odd, but I have one more request. What is it? Would it be possible for you to generate more rift matter for me? What would you even need to ask that for? Whatever's fine, I'll do it. I don't need anything stupid with it. Thank you. I'm actually starting to feel a little woozy. It's like somebody tried to wake her up. Anyways, she's got what she wanted, and I helped you, too, a little, didn't I? I know it sounds a little weird coming from a person who doesn't technically exist, but I feel happy. Happier than I've ever been before. That aside, I sort of feel myself fading, too. The Puppet Master wants to put me asleep again, and that's fine with me, I guess. Good luck out there, Tristan. Please defeat Team Zen. Back on the 36th floor. Hi, Tristan, thank you for returning. The rift matter came back with me, too. The real world and everything that has happened is real. Well, if it was a dream, but someone in the realm of reality, the dream could have crossed. It looks like I don't know how to take the Nightmare City world, Chief. But you were able to get your hands on some rift matter, so it's a wonderful specimen, too. That aside, we took the rift matter and put it into one of those tracking devices. That is said, there could be some rift matter out in the open after someone stole it from Team Zen. Because of that, we're considering the possibility of rift Pokemon running around. For now, let's check around the region area in West Garden City. Looks like the two places that showed up on our radar. The one looks somewhere in Neverwinter, although one looks like to be moving. What about the last one? The last one is pretty concerning, actually. The reading we're getting from this one is huge. It's setting off such a huge signal. Where's it located? Looks like it's coming from the Daylatch Woods. It's all rift down there. Alright, Daylatch Caves. That's where the signal's coming from. I think I'll head over to the caves myself. Grapple Trainer, code EVO. Then I skip a looker. If it's rough, I think we'll be able to handle things together. I don't know about this. Cannot allow these things to exist in our world. It'll be a catastrophe. I suppose I cannot stop you. Fine, we'll go to the cave. Alright, let's go. Oh, here we are. Raider is saying about the reading. Looks like it's below us. Far below us. There's a surprise at the bottom of the cave. Then I should head down to the cave. Chief, let's make sure not to push ourselves. Alright. Okay, let's head on down. Be able to use our mirror to get through. Oh, I missed this. Ooh, a revive. Those are hard to come by. What exactly am I going? Here we are. The reading is on the radar. It's in this pit. There's no way to get the reading. Tristan, we'll do our best to make sure you can cross this pit. Yeah. Signal's beyond the gate. This kid is strange. I don't think we just break it down. Looker, can you give me a lift? Continue from things. I'll be able to reach it if I'm able to be elevated a bit. Chief, are you sure about this? There's no need to worry, Looker. I have my Pokemon with me. Besides, you should be able to give Tristan a lift as well, yes? I'm not worried about your well-being, especially with what happened before. Please, Looker. I'll be careful. This needs to be done. If things get too dangerous, Tristan and I will retreat immediately. Okay, I trust you. Won't be too long, Looker. I promise you that. Now, it's very unexpected. There's a whole hall down here. I really see the bottom of this pit. At least I think there's a bottom. Let's go, Tristan. The radar is pointing directly north. Should be able to find what we're looking for. Right. Signal's coming from behind the store. Whatever's looking is right in front of us. Considering the color choices of the banners, this must be Bladestar ran this operation. The International Police hasn't been interested in the affairs of Bladestar. They are currently messing with the rift matter. Let's try to hand... Door she'll shut, that's for sure. Not only that, I can't open it myself anyways. I'm gonna have to find another way to open the store. Gotta be something down here we could use. Hey. Weird, a laptop was left behind. The laptop itself is a weird part, though. It seems to be wiped only recently. Bit awkward thing. Nothing besides this laptop and a conveyor belt. It's still functioning. I think it also led to the room with the locked room. Pour me out, Tristan. You should ride the conveyor belt into the next room. I promise Looker to be careful, but fear not. I'll go first. Okay, here we go. I chickened out. Something in that room, I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I changed my mind. Sorry, Looker, I couldn't... What happened? There just wasn't anything really for me to do. We found a source of the signal, but it was locked behind a huge metal door. We couldn't find a way to open it. We decided it best to head back. It happens, Chief. We still have an incredible progress. We should head home for the day. We can pick up again tomorrow. You're right. We can see what we can do with the predicament overnight. The next day. Hey, Tristan, the Chief found someone who could help us out. Two someones, actually. Let's go greet them. Tristan, how's it going? Oh. You already know each other. That makes things easy. I contacted Melia last night and asked if she knew anyone who could help us with our predicament. Eric told me there was some prophet he was a prophet gene hacking when it a long time ago. I'm sure best, but my best friend Saki. The door was telling me about is easy. I'm practically a miracle worker. Well, I'll take your word for it. Everyone, let's get ready to head back to the cave. Melia, Tristan, Eric, thank you for your help. Let's go. Ready. Yes, we can't get all the labs at the same time because of it. Bring the item I asked for? Sure did. Wait a sec. There, it should be enough. These gates can't sustain themselves when exposed to light. One flash of light from this device I created it crumbles away. Oh. Are things going? Will we be able to do anything? It's not looking good. It looks like everything was completely wiped. But if I can recreate the system that was used here, I could probably get the door to open that way. How long will it take? Only recreating the system and open the door. It shouldn't take too long. You guys can wait by the door. I've got everything under control here. Alright, I'm counting on you, Eric. You think Eric will be able to pull it off? He's very skilled. You should be surprised if he couldn't. You're right, Looker. You should have more faith. That being the case, though, I don't believe it's bad to get in with Think. Why is that? The door's locked shut. Nothing can get in or out, especially a prison. It's like a prison. I see. I suppose it does make sense. Regardless, I wouldn't like to get to that point. Agreed, but I would be able to sleep better at night if we're able to take care of it. Eric, I didn't expect you to be done so quickly. Are you done? Well, here's the deal. The computer doesn't open the door here. What? In fact, nothing out here can open the door. The only thing that can open the door is the being behind the door right now. And how do we get over inside? To be honest, I don't think that we can. Why not? It seems the only way it appears when it master appears. Master appears? The ones who created it? Yes, it's specifically trained to only open the door when its master's around. It rarely puts a dent in our plans, doesn't it? Who could possibly be the master of this place? I assume you're referring to the leader of Bladestar, correct? Correct. If we had some sort of icon, local, or symbol that we could use, perhaps we could trick it. This door looks magically shut. Use the rose badge. Wave the rose badge in front of the glass panel. Tristan, what did you do? How'd you open the door? Tristan explained everything about how I got the rose badge and its owner. Laura is leader of Lightstar? Makes sense to me. The badge doesn't lie. Lightstar has been a low-level threat. If they're holding Rift Matter, that's entirely an entity. Well, I'll keep my eye on Florida. Our mission isn't sent to expose Bladestar. Take care of whatever is in there. Eric, I'd like you to stay out of this for now. Understood. Looker, I want you to stay out here as well. You can't be serious. I've simply refused to let you go in there without me. Don't you remember what happened in the Alola region? You nearly died because of the pride you hold so dear. I won't let you suffer the same way like you did back then. Never again. Looker, no, you're right. I need to stop being like this. We'll enter the room together. As for Tristan, I'm sure you want to join as well. You've dealt with a Rift being so many times before, correct? Perhaps it's best suited to join us in our endeavor. Save here, and in the door we go. Inside the door we can get Codename Driffalo. Added to our Rift text. Harathorn, ability Shift. In its dormant state, it suspends itself in the air, waiting for its prey. It is quite agile, and will stretch the vines to swiftly change its position and movements. Similar to a yo-yo. I must say, it's much smaller than I anticipated, considering the unusual threat level of this being. I don't think we're able to just take it with us like that. We're gonna have to weaken it significantly. Tristan, this is why you came in. Like Abel said before, you have the most experience in fighting these things. I'm ready. Alright, this is Boss Harathorn, 75, and holding a metronome. It's Fire Steel with the ability Shift and 3 shields. Steamroller, Fire Lash, Iron Head, Earthquake. In this form, because it's a 2-phase fight, it has 300 HP, 80 attack, 240 special attack. My god, this thing hits like a truck, doesn't it? It can hit like a truck. Christ. Didn't even break its second name shield. Jesus Christ. There is his form. Too bad it frickin' can destroy us in 2 shots. Okay. That isn't good. Okay, I think I have a strategy to deal with this. Let's try this out. Dancer! You know that level Eevee that we got? We're gonna use Charm on it. We're gonna lower its attack as much as we can. That's -6. Now we're gonna go into and start lowering its speed. This thing only has 53 attack at -6 speed. We have, but this has 403 special defense. So we're not hurting it with defensive moves. I'd like to weaken this thing as much as we can. Like, stat-wise. Electivire. Bulldoze. And we broke its defenses. It's now in yo-yo mode. Here's its yo-yo mode stats. It only has 123 attack because... Jesus Christ, this thing hits like a truck! Damn! I should use Trentino's turn to res somebody. We still have a chance. Okay. We're going to go into... Going to revive. Where is our... We used them funnel cakes. Magius, who's our special attacker, we used to the Electivire. Electivires real quick, gonna be enough to take it out? Let's hope so. Ow! Frick, I should just bulldoze. No! Our strategy was sound. We can do it. Dancer. By the way, you cannot transform into him. I just want to show that really quick. Alright, this attempt, we got it. Charm! 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 6 attack gone. Alright. Electivire. Bulldoze. 1 speed down. 2 speed down. 3 speed down. Revive Electivire. We'll switch. This Magius. We get our stats back. An Ultra Potion on Charizard. Lose this Magius because she's probably our worthless one. Back into Charizard. Shifted forms. Keep hitting it with ground moves like Bulldoze. Golem Earthquake. Golem Earthquake. You have enough? Can't. Come on! Really? 1 HP? Why? There! Uh-oh. Oh, I think that'll be enough for now. Yeah. I can't really say this thing looks happy with us. Can't blame the poor thing. We just entered its home uninvited and attacked it. Looking at it, I thought it was just some standard rip Pokemon. However, I didn't expect it to change midway through the battle. We should grab it and call headquarters. I'm sure they'll be interested in this. Great job, Tristan. You did marvelously. Let's leave this place once and for all. We got it so we never have to come back here. Agreed. Wearing a trench coat in this heat will be the death of me. Thanks to you two, we were able to safely apprehend this Rift Pokémon without any consequences. Ah, geez. I really don't think I did anything. I can't even open the door myself. And it sinks to Tristan. The other reason everything went so smoothly. Indeed, Tristan's efforts were a huge asset to this success. But, as you know, our work here isn't done. There are other Rift Pokémon out there, and we need your help to capture each one. But for now, it looks like this chapter is coming to a close. Eric, you're free to go. Your payment will be arriving at your destination soon. Thank you. As for you, Tristan, there's some things we need to talk about back at the office. We'll be transferring the Rift Pokémon in the SPU truck. Yeah, we'll take the ride back. You're wondering why I have the code Driplo stored. It's 3 different floors above this one. Hi, Tristan. Good to see you again. We're researching and experimenting on the Rift Pokémon. We've at the conclusion that the code Driflow is the appropriate name for this one. You probably already guessed by now looking at it, but its original form is Frosthorn. It would make sense for Flora to choose a grass type for her experiments, but I'm curious to know why they changed the type. We've learned much, and there's still questions left unsaid, but I believe it's the right track. That's all that matters. For now, it seems like you're done, and as promised, you'll be receiving a hefty reward for your services. Of course, if the job is fully complete, you only get a small portion of the entire pay, which should be suitable. Additionally, thanks to the data taken from the Rift decks, we'll be able to extract more information about each one. Correct. We've taken that to the developing an app to hold it of your Cybernav. However, if you don't have the entity on the decks, you won't have the data until you retrieved it. You've got Rift notes, but we already had that. Let's go for now. Please go to the Help Plaza and receive your reward. Classified information, quest complete. Completed classified information, here's your reward. A whopping 25,000 and 1 stamp for the department store. There's one more thing we need to do. This video has went on long enough. We can now get at the new department store the ability to get HP up, protein, iron, carbs, zinc, and some other cool items. So, I'm gonna go grab a dubious disc that is in the Frosthorn base, and I'll meet you guys for the Golden Wing badge in the next episode.